Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And welcome to Hinton, Iowa. Tonight's basketball coverage. We're opening up the winter season. The Hinton Lady Blackhawks will be taking on the Siouxland Christian Eagles. Home opener and the season opener for girls varsity basketball. Tonight they're taking on Siouxland Christian. Hinton coming off a 10-11 season last year. They matched up against the Siouxland Christian team a year ago and they won 74-37, but the roster looks a little different for Siouxland Christian. We'll get in that in just a minute here. The Blackhawks taking on Siouxland Christian, who last year were 5-14. So tonight's season opener coming from Hinton live. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity girls basketball.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Getting ready for tonight's girls basketball matchup between the Siouxland Christian Eagles and your Hinton Blackhawks. Looking at the rosters, a lot of turnover for the Siouxland Christian Eagles. They only returned 4 players from last year's team that again went 5-14. Their returning scorer would be Peyton. Wrong one. Leading scorer would be for them Jalen Saul and Reagan Stocking from last year. Not bringing back a lot of points. They lost 2 seniors in Daisy Hazerote and Cassie Jones from last year's team that averaged 15 points apiece. So looking to replace a lot of scoring. 8 girls suited up tonight for the Siouxland Christian Eagles. They come in tonight with the starting lineup that's going to look like this under Coach Sarah Bosch. Number 1, Lindsay Welsh, a junior, will start for them. Number 2, Autumn Porter, freshman. Number 11, Vicky Bear, a junior. Number 15, Jalen Saul, a sophomore. And number 22, Reagan Stocking, a junior, will be the starters for Coach Sarah Bosch in her first year at Siouxland Christian Eagles run the basketball program. For the Blackhawks, lots of returners. Everybody back from a year ago except for one who's injured. Will be missing Aubrey Lake tonight, but as she recovers from a knee injury she suffered in volleyball. But everybody else back, including the leading scorers from last year. Anna Coffey comes back. The senior averaged 12 points a game last year, and Bella Badar was the leading scorer last year, averaging 13 points a game. Anna Coffey was the leading rebounder last year for the Blackhawks, averaging 7.3 points per game, or rebounds per game. And Ashlyn Cavarno was second on the Blackhawks team with 6 rebounds per game. The starters for the Blackhawks tonight for Coach Matt Leary be number 3, the junior Natalie Junk. Number 15, Anna Coffey, a senior. Number 21, Ashlyn Renzel, a junior. Number 23, Ashlyn Cavarno, a sophomore. And number 32, Bella Badar, a senior. We'll round out the starting lineup for the Blackhawks. We'll be right back after the national anthem, and we'll get underway. You're listening to Girls Varsity Basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
For the Blackhawks, a senior, number 15, Anna Coffey. For the Eagles, a junior, number 22, Reagan Stocking. For the Blackhawks, a senior, number 32, Bella.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And we're underway here in Hinton. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball on the opening tip. Bella Bader will take it out of bounds. Siouxland Christian's going to press to start off with. Bader trying to inbound the basketball, being guarded by Reagan Stocking. She gets it into Ashlyn Renzel, into Anna Coffey, back to Bella Bader. Bader into Renzel. Renzel's shot's up and good, and the Blackhawks lead 2-0. Blackhawks look to start out in zone. Bader Stocking over to Welsh for Siouxland Christian. Bader up on her. Ashlyn Renzel guards Saul for Siouxland Christian. In the corner to Welsh. Welsh's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Bear. Kicks it back out to Saul. Saul's shot no good, out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Just underway here from Hinton. 7:14 to go first quarter. Blackhawks lead 2-0. Make sure you join us again. We're not going to be on broadcast for a while as the Blackhawks take the road for 3 consecutive games. We'll return December 10th at the home boy-girl doubleheader with South O'Brien. Long shot from Natalie Junk, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. Ashlyn Renzel drives. The shot's up and good. She's going to draw the foul. Foul's going to be on number 1, Lindsay Welsh. Be her first, and the first for the Eagles. And that free throw's up and good. The Blackhawks lead 5-0. Reagan Stocking will bring the ball across half court for the Eagles. Over to Welsh. Into Saul. Saul loses the ball, and Anna Coffey gains control. Ashlyn Gavarna ahead to Bella Bader. Bader's shot under the hoop, out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Blackhawks. I think Bella might have lost track where she was in the court there, but no harm, no foul. They're going to get the ball back. So Bella will inbound the ball to Natalie Junk for the Blackhawks. Into Ashlyn Gavarna. Gavarna cuts wide open. Layup is good, and the Blackhawks lead 7-0. This time, Lindsay Welsh will bring the ball up the court. Over to Stocking. She steps out of bounds. Turnover. Ball go to the Blackhawks. 7-0 here. 6:25 to go first quarter. Bella Bader inbound to Ashlyn Gavarna. Over to Ashlyn Renzel. She kicks it out to Natalie Junk. Over to Bella Bader in the corner. Bader gives it up to Coffey. Coffey fakes the 3, drives. Tries to kick it over to Natalie Junk, but it's a little too far out of reach, and it'll be a turnover to the Eagles. So Porter inbounds to Lindsay Welch, who will walk the ball up the court for the Siouxland Christian Eagles. Reagan Stocking with the ball for the Eagles, guarded closely by Bella Bader. Her pass is stolen away by Ashlyn Gavarna. Ashlyn Renzel shots up, no good. Rebounded by Bella Bader. Bader shots up, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Junk. Natalie's junk shot is up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 9-0. With around 5:30 to go first quarter. That ball tipped away by Ashlyn Renzel, but it'll remain Eagles ball. Welsh inbounds the ball for the Eagles. Throws it into, stolen away by Natalie Junk. Ahead to Ashlyn Kavarna. Cross court to Badar. Tipped away by Reagan Stocking out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. So Badar takes the ball underneath the hoop for the Blackhawks. Gets it into Natalie Junk. Over to Ashlyn Renzel. Renzel drives. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. Tipped away by Bear. Rebounded by Welch. She's trapped in the corner, and now there's going to be a travel called. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Bella Badar takes the ball out of bounds again for the Blackhawks. She'll throw it into Anna Coffey. Over to Ashlyn Kavarna. Gives it to Badar. Closely guarded by Stocking. Badar's spinning shot's going to be up and good. And the Blackhawks lead by double digits here with 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Oh. Welch has the ball for the Eagles, guarded closely by Renzel. Now in the corner over to Saul. Ball tipped away, gathered by Anna Coffey. Ashlyn Kavarna kicks it ahead to Bella Badar. Over to Ashlyn Renzel. Renzel shot's up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 13-0. Blackhawks looking pretty sharp early on here. A lot of experience on the court for the Blackhawks. Kavarna steals that pass away. And then we're going to have a turnover? A turnover, I believe. It'll be Siouxland Christian basketball. Ball into Welch for the Eagles. Back to Stocking. Back to Welch. Gives the ball up to Porter. Welch's long shot from three-point range, no good. Rebounded by Bear. And then the loose ball is going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. Bella Badar inbounds to Anna Coffey, who will toss it right back to Bella Badar, who brings the ball across half court for the Blackhawks. Into the game for the Blackhawks, number 24, Kyra Peters. Along with number 45, Mia Fleckenstein, who shoots a long three-point shot that's up and good. So Fleckenstein just gets in the game and shoots a three-pointer and extends the Blackhawk lead to 16. Long shot by Porter, no good. Rebounded by Fleckenstein. Kicks it ahead to Badar. Badar brings in the front court for the Blackhawks. Over to Fleckenstein. Fleckenstein's 15-footer, no good, off the rim. Rebounded by Porter. She tries to get it to Saul. Stolen by Fleckenstein across to Peters. Peters shot up, no good. Saul grabs the rebound. Gives it to Stocking. Stocking kicks it back to Welch. Over to Stocking for the Eagles. Ball tipped away by Badar, out of bounds. Checking in for the Blackhawks now will be number 12, Cadence Peters, number 34, Avery Burgad, and number 4, Kennedy Spees, as Anna Coffey, Bella Badar, and Natalie Junk all take a seat for the Blackhawks. Ball inbounded to Stocking. Stocking shot, she stepped out of bounds on her way to the hoop. It'll be a turnover. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Checking in for Siouxland Christian now is going to be number 20, Casey Ball, as Jalen Saul will take a seat for the Eagles. So Cadence Peters passes the ball into Kyra Peters. Cadence with the ball. Over to Kennedy Spees. Kennedy Spees, three-point shot, up and good. And Kennedy Spees is 1 for 1 in three-point shooting on the year. And the Blackhawks extend their lead to 19-0 with 2:30 to go, first quarter. Blackhawks looking pretty sharp so far in this first quarter of their first game of the year. Welch with the long three-point shot, good for the Eagles. And they're on the scoreboard. So 19-3 as the ball goes into Avery Burgad. Shots up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 21-3 with 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Welch brings the ball back up court for the Eagles. Over to Stocking, back to Welch. Welch thinks about a three-pointer, passes it up. Stocking gives the ball back to Welch. She drives. Kicks it to Porter for the Eagles, guarded closely by Cadence Peters. Ball is tipped away by Kyra Peters, and Cadence Peters has the ball in the breakaway. The shot is up and no good, just off the rim. Kyra Peters kicks it up and good, and the Blackhawks extend their lead. So the Peters sisters had everything to do with that basket for the Blackhawks. Kyra and Cadence. That ball's tipped away by Mia Fleckenstein, and then now it's tipped away by Cadence Peters. Checking back in for the Eagles is going to be number 11, Vicky Bear. And number 10, Ruby Wing. Welch passes it back into Stocking. Over to Wing. Tipped away by Peters, gathered by Kennedy Spees. And now there's going to be a jump ball called, and it'll be Siouxland Christian possession. So Welch will inbound the ball for the Eagles, trying to get the ball to Stocking, closely guarded by Peters. Gets it into Wing. Back to Welch. Cadence Peters with aggressive defense steals it away. Kennedy Spees with the ball in the front court. Back to Cadence Peters. Cadence gives the ball to Kyra Peters in the corner. Looking to drive, she's cut off by Stocking. Back to Cadence Peters. Cadence Peters' three-point shot is up and good. And the Blackhawks extend their lead to 26-3 with under 1 minute to go first quarter. Blackhawks kind of hitting on all cylinders here in this first game. That's a good first game to come out of the gate shooting. Welch takes a long three-pointer for the Eagles, and that shot's going to be good. And she has all 6 points tonight for the Eagles. 2 for 2 on three-point shooting for Lindsay Welch. Kennedy Spees with a long two-pointer is going to be up and good for the Blackhawks, and Kennedy Spees has 5 points in the first quarter tonight. 27 seconds to go, first quarter. Blackhawks lead 28-6 on your Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. Ball in the corner to Casey Ball. Wells shoots up a ball that's off the rim, rebounded by Avery Brigade. Mia Fleckenstein feeds it ahead to Cadence Peters. Cadence Peters shots up and good. And Cadence Peters has 5 points in the first quarter as well. Lindsay Wells tries to get the last shot off, but she travels. They're going to say that's the end of the quarter. So after one, your Blackhawks are going to lead 30-6. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton varsity basketball action.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live. Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's No Limits Internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we get ready to start the second quarter of action. The Blackhawks off to a great start, leading 30-6 in their home opener, season opener. It's both the home opener and the season opener. So Lady Blackhawks, lots of scoring that first quarter, 30 points. Lots of players got involved in scoring. And we've got some different players in the game to start the second quarter here. At number 30, Kyra Shaw will check into the game, along with number 54, Tessa Treeweiler. Shaw drives, kicks it back out to Ashlyn Renzel. On the court for the Blackhawks, Kavarna takes a long shot. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Porter for the Eagles. So you got Kyra Shaw, Natalie Junk, Tessa Treeweiler, Ashlyn Renzel, Ashlyn Kavarna on the court for the Blackhawks. And for the Eagles, you have number 22, Reagan Stocking, number 1, Lindsay Welch, number 11, Vicky Bear, number 2, Autumn Porter, and number 15, Jalen Saul on the court. Welch's three-point shot is up and good for the Eagles, and Welch has all 9 points for the Eagles tonight. Ashley Kavarna brings the ball back across half court for the Blackhawks. She passes into Tessa Trewiler. Trewiler's shot's partially blocked. They're going to call a foul. That foul will be on number 11, Vicky Bear. This will be the second team foul on Siouxland Christian. So Tessa Trewiler at the line shooting for the Blackhawks. First shot's up and good. And Tessa Trewiler is on the board for scoring this season. Lots of Blackhawks have gotten themselves on the board early in this game. Second shot's up and good for Tessa. And the Blackhawks extend their lead to 32-9 with about 7:15 to go in the second quarter. Welch's pass inside to Porter. Porter tries to drive, kicks it back out. That was Jalen Saul with the shot that was a little too strong. Rebounded by Kavarna. She kicks it ahead, and the pass is too far out of bounds off the outreached arm of Natalie Junk. It'll be Eagles basketball as Autumn Porter will pass the ball in to Lindsay Welch. Welch walks the ball across half court, guarded by Kyra Shaw, who was then a moving screen was called on number 22, Reagan Stocking. That'll be the third foul. It's offensive foul, so ball goes back to the Blackhawks. Kyra Shaw will pass the ball in to Ashlyn Kavarna for the Blackhawks, who brings the ball up to the front court, over to Natalie Junk in the corner. Kavarna drives, shot is up and good. She was able to get right through the defense there, no problem. Kavarna has 4 points on the night so far. That's going to be another turnover for the Eagles, and it'll be Blackhawk basketball. Leading scorer for the Blackhawks so far in the first half is number 21, Ashlyn Renzel, with 7 points. And number 1, Lindsay Welch, has all 9 points for the Eagles. This time, Ashlyn Renzel left wide open underneath the hoop. Someone forgot to guard her, and she's going to add to that scoring total tonight. She has 9 points now to lead all scorers. That pass is going to be just a little wide off the hands of Stocking, out of bounds. And the ball is going to go back to Blackhawk. Checking in for the Eagles will be number 10, Ruby Wing, and number 20, Casey Ball. Kyra Shaw will pass the ball in here to Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna brings the ball into the front court for the Blackhawks. Junk tries to drive, kicks the ball into Trewiler. It's tapped away and gathered by Porter, who throws it right to Kyra Shaw. Shaw's shot is going to be up, no good. Rebounded by Junk. Now the ball is slapped away. They're fighting for it as they go out of bounds. It's going to be called a jump ball. And by alternating possession, the ball will go back to Blackhawks. As Bella Badar and Anna Coffey will check back in, and Shaw and Trewiler will take a seat for the Blackhawks. As the Eagles bring the ball up court. My mistake, it was Eagles basketball. That pass is almost tipped away, regathered over there. Now we got another jump ball. This time it's going to be Blackhawk basketball. As Ruby Wing got tied up with a couple of Blackhawks over there, and it'll be Blackhawk basketball. Bella Badar will inbound the ball to Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna drives this time, kicks the ball off her own foot, not a bounce. Things going pretty smoothly for the Blackhawks so far, other than a couple of turnovers, but it is game 1 of the season, so you expect that kind of stuff. Siouxland Christian with the whole new lineup this year, you'd also expect them to struggle, and they have a little bit. That foul's going to be on number 21, Ashlyn Renzel. That'll be the Blackhawks' first foul of the season. Wing gets the ball inside, stolen away by Kavarna, ahead to Bella Badar. Badar's shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Junk. Now she's going to be fouled by number 1, Lindsay Welsh. That'll be Siouxland Christian's 4th foul. That'll be a second personal foul on Lindsay Welsh. Badar inbounds the ball to Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna's 3-point shot up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey, kicks it out to Bella Badar. Badar's 3-point shot up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. That pass is going to be partially stolen by Porter, but Bella Badar regains the control of the ball, drives the hoop. Her shot is up and no good, but she's going to be fouled and should be sent to the line. That foul is going to be on number 10, Ruby Wing. 5th team foul, and it'll be the first on Ruby. Bella Bader at the line, shooting a couple free throws. Bella's first free throw is going to be up and good. Bella Bader with 3 points on the evening. Bella Badar's second free throw is up, and it's also good. The Blackhawks extend their lead to 38-9, and Bella Badar has 4 points in the first half so far this evening. Lots of Blackhawks have been in the game so far tonight, so great first game if you're a coach. Opening game, try to get everybody in the game. That's the way you want to draw it up. This time the ball is going to be passed from Kavarna to Bella Badar. Is up and good. And Badar has 6 points on the evening. The Blackhawks have 40 points in the first half with 4 minutes to go. Porter with the ball in the front court for the Eagles. Over to Welch. Welch's three-point shot is going to be long off the back of the rim, gathered by Anna Coffey. Coffey kicks it ahead to Bella Badar. Badar hits a cutting Kavarna. Her shot's going to be a foul. That foul will be on number 2, Autumn Porter. That'll be Porter's second foul as well. And it'll put Ashlyn Kavarna at the line shooting 2. Kavarna's first free throw is up and good. Kavarna's second free throw also up and good. Kavarna has 6 points on the evening. And the Blackhawks lead 42-9. Just about 4 minutes to go first half. Welch passes over in the corner to Saul. It's stolen away by Renzo. Ahead to Badar. Badar's shot's going to be up and good, which is also going to draw a foul. That foul is going to be on number 15, Jalen Saul. It's going to be her first personal foul, and the team's 7th, so Blackhawks will be at the line with any more fouls. Badar's shot is up and good. So Badar has 9 points here this first half. Tied with Renzo for leading all scorers. That pass is going to be tipped away out of bounds to be Eagles basketball. Lindsay Welsh has all 9 points for the Siouxland Christian Eagles. As Vicky Bear and Reagan Stocking check back in for the Eagles. Mia Fleckenstein and Cadence Peters check back in for the Blackhawks. Wing takes the ball in. Over to Porter. Porter's three-point shot's up and good. And the Eagles found someone else to score besides Lindsay Welsh. Badar throws the ball in the front court to Mia Fleckenstein. She hits a cutting Anna Coffey. Perfect. Up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 47-12. Anna Coffey recently signed to run track at UNI. So UNI track recruit showed off her speed there. Stocking feeds Porter down low. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bear. Bear shot's up no good, but she's going to be fouled. And the foul's going to be on number 15, Anna Coffey. That'll be her first personal foul and the Blackhawks' second of the first half. 3:27 to go, first half. Number 11, Vicky Bear will be at the line shooting 2. First shot, no good. Second shot for Bear is going to be no good. It didn't hit anything, so it'll be Blackhawks basketball out of bounds. Checking back in for the Eagles is going to be number 1, Lindsay Welsh. Anna Coffey will pass the ball in for the Blackhawks, give it up to Bella Badar, who will walk the ball into the front court. 3:30 to go first quarter. Over to Cadence Peters in the corner. She looks to drive. Cross court to Natalie Junk. Over to Mia Fleckenstein. Down to Anna Coffey. Back to Peters. Over to Bella Badar. Badar looks to drive. She's cut off. Passes it back to Fleckenstein. Out to Natalie Junk. Junk's shot a little too long off the rim. Anna Coffey rebounds and puts it back up and good. The Blackhawks have 49 points with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Stocking drives, gives it up to Bear. It's going to be a jump ball. I think Eagles possession on the alternating possession. So Stocking to inbound the basketball for the Eagles. Gets it into Bear. Bear kicks it out to Welsh. Welsh tries to drive, cut off by Peters. Porter takes a long three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Bear, then tapped away by Coffey. Coffey gives it up to Mia Fleckenstein. Ahead the front court to Bella Badar. Badar stops, shoots a three-point shot. It's up and good. And the Blackhawks have over 50 points in the first half with 2:30 to go. 52-12 on your Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. And Badar has 12 points now. She leads all scorers. Welsh guarded closely by Cadence Peters, and now she's going to be called for a foul. Cadence didn't like that call, but she'll get over it. Stocking gets the ball in to Saul. Saul shot no good, rebounded by Stocking. Stocking shots up no good, rebounded by Coffey. And unofficially, I think it's about 6 rebounds for Anna Coffey the first half. Bella Badar thinks about a three-pointer, passes it up, gives it to Fleckenstein, over to Cadence Peters. Cadence Peters' three-point shot is up and good. And Blackhawks extend the lead. So Welch brings the ball into front court for the Eagles. Over to Stocking, it's off Stocking, out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 4, Kennedy Spees, number 24, Kyra Peters. As number 15, Anna Coffey, and number 3, Natalie Junk take a seat. Fleckenstein inbounds the ball to Bella Badar. Brings the ball into the front court. Badar feeds Kyra Peters. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Saul. Porter with the ball in the front court. Back to Bear. Over to Saul. Saul's shots, no good. Rebounded by Cadence Peters. Gives it up to Bella Badar. Badar in the front court. Down low to Fleckenstein. Fleckenstein shots too hard off the glass. Rebounded by Bear. She gives it off to Welch. And she'll walk it up court for the Eagles. 1 minute to go first half. Saul's three-point shot for the Eagles is good. 50 seconds to go first half. Bella Badar brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Badar spins, passes it to Cadence Peters, over to Kennedy Spees, over to Kyra Peters. Kyra's long two, no good, rebounded by Bear. She gives it ahead to Welch. Porter gives it back to Welch. Welch hits Stocking on the cut, and she's going to be called for a travel. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. 23 seconds to go first half. Bella Badar will inbound the basketball to Kyra Peters. Gives it right back to Bella Badar. 15 seconds to go first half. Badar tries to drive. Stocking guards her. Badar with an off-balance shot, no good. Rebounded, kicked ahead to Welch. Welch thinks better of going all the way to the hoop. Her shot's no good. Kyra Peters, and that'll be halftime. So your Blackhawks lead 55-15 in the season opener. A great first half for the Blackhawks. Everybody got into the scoring action. We'll be back with some stats after this message from one of our sponsors. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity basketball.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you've been listening to Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're going over some leading scores for the first half as the Blackhawks had a big opening first half of the season with 55 points. Leading score for the Blackhawks, number 32, Bella Badar leads with 12 points. Number 21, Ashlyn Renzel has 9 points. Number 23, Aston Kavarna has 6 points, and a trio of Blackhawks have 4 or 5 points. Most people got in the first half, and everybody got a little piece of the action. So a great first half for the Blackhawks, lots of scoring and lots of spread out of the ball. Anna Coffey led all the rebounders unofficially. I had her for a half dozen rebounds in the first half. On the Siouxland Christian Eagles side, they have 15 first half points, led by Lindsay Welsh with 3 3-pointers. She has 9. And then a pair of 3-pointers by number 2, Autumn Porter, and number 15, Jalen Saul, rounds out the scoring for the Siouxland Christian Eagles. So we're at halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so to start the second half. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity basketball.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the quality local services that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bring customers like you reliable and unlimited internet, up to 50 megabits across 22 counties. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're getting ready to start the third quarter of action here as your Hinton Blackhawks lead 55-15 on the Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. Leading scores for the first half for the Blackhawks, number 32 Bella Badar led all scorers with 12 points. Number 21 Ashlyn Renzel had 9 points for the Blackhawks. And number 23 Ashlyn Kavarna added 6 points, and a host of Blackhawks had 4 points in the first half on their way to 55 first half points. For the Eagles, 15 points first half led by Lindsey Welsh with 9. Number 2, Autumn Porter had a 3-point shot, and Jalen Saul added the scoring for the Eagles. So we're about ready to get underway in the second half here. We're right back here watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity girls basketball.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Ooh.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching varsity girls action here on Fuller Digital Solution. Season opener for both teams. The Blackhawks lead 55-15 on your Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. Just getting ready to get underway here, third quarter. On the court for the Eagles to start the second half will be the same as they had for the starting lineup, being number 1, Lindsey Welsh, number 2, Autumn Porter, number 11, Vicky Bayer, number 15, Jalen Saul, and number 22, Reagan Stocking. For the Blackhawks, they're also going to go with their starting lineup. It'll be number 32, Bella Badar, number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna, number 15, Anna Coffey, number 21, Ashlyn Renzel, and number 3, Natalie Junk. Kavarna with a 3-point shot for the Blackhawks is up and good, and they pick up right where they left off in the first half with a 3-pointer to kick off the scoring in the second half. There'll be a running clock this half as varsity basketball, if you're up by 35 or more, it's a running clock, and I don't anticipate this will get within 35. That ball's tipped away by Ashlyn Renzel out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. So even when we're out of bounds and free throws and things of that nature, the clock will keep running. Stocking to inbound the ball to Lindsey Welsh. Over to Porter for the Eagles. She tries to kick it down low. Stolen away by Ashlyn Renzel. Ahead to Bella Badar. Badar's shot's no good. Renzel's shot's going to be up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 60-15. Bella Badar hits the deck there. She tripped coming through a screen. Long shot by Saul is up and good for the Eagles. And the Eagles have 18. Junk kicks it out to Coffey, over to Kavarna. Kavarna kicks it down low to Ashlyn Renzel. Ashlyn Renzel's shot's a little hard off the backboard. Rebounded by Bayer. She gives it up to Welch for the Eagles. And Welch will bring the ball into the front court. Stocking now handles it. Tries to feed Bayer. It's stolen away by Anna Coffey. Ashlyn Kavarna kicks it ahead to Badar, over to Renzel. For a shot up and good. And the Blackhawks lead 62-18. Stocking kicks the ball into Welsh, who walks it up for the Eagles. Porter sets a screen on Renzel. That ball's going to be stolen away by Anna Coffey, and Coffey goes coast to coast. The shot is up and good. Anna Coffey now has 6 points on the evening. Welch washed the ball back up court again for the Eagles. Porter sets a screen on Renzel. Now Welch is double teamed over to Saul. Tries to pass it to Bayer. Stolen again. This time by Coffey. Coffey shots up and good once again, and Anna Coffey has 8 points on the evening. So Anna Coffey's looking like mid-season form, and she goes coast to coast with a couple of steals on back-to-back points for the Blackhawks. Porter takes a long 3-point shot for the Eagles. No good. Rebound fought over by Natalie Junk, and Vicky Bear. It's going to be a jump ball called as number 20, Casey Ball, checks in for the Eagles, and number 45, Mia Fleckenstein, checks in for the Blackhawks. Ashlyn Renzel takes a seat for the Blackhawks. Eagles inbound the ball to Welch. She tries to get a pass inside, knocked away by Kavarna, out of bounds. As we're under 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Welch with the ball out front for the Eagles. That ball tipped away again by Kavarna. And now checking in for the Blackhawks will be Cadence and Kyra Peters. Number 24 is Kyra Peters. Number 12 is Cadence Peters. Checking out for the Blackhawks will be number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna, and number 32, Bella Badar. Stocking inbounds the ball for the Eagles, gets it to Welch. Welch guarded closely by Cadence Peters. She gets the ball to Porter. Porter's pass inside to Saul. She's going to draw a foul. That foul will be a number 3, Natalie Junk. Be a first team foul for the Blackhawks in the second half, and first foul on Natalie Junk. So that puts Jalen Saul at the free throw line. The first one's up and good. That'll give Jalen 7 points for the Eagles so far this evening. Jalen's second shot is up and good, no good. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Mia Fleckenstein. Gives it to Anna Coffey, who brings the ball into the front court for the Blackhawks. Coffey's cut off by Stocking. Junk tries to drive, she's cut off by Stocking. Back to Coffey, Coffey gets around Welch, and the layup is up and good. And Anna Coffey has 10 points now for the Blackhawks. 3 quick baskets this half for Anna Coffey. Welch tries to enter the ball in the front court. She's going to be fouled by number 24, Kyra Peters. We have Blackhawks' second foul. As now number 34, Avery Brigade's going to check in for Anna Coffey. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Blackhawks lead 68-19. Blackhawks came out firing right away this evening. They had 30 points, over 30 points in the first quarter. Now that ball is going to be stolen by Cadence Peters. She's going to go coast to coast, up and in, and that's good. And the Blackhawks have 70 with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Cadence Peters is playing a really aggressive defense. That ball is going to go off Welsh and out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Checking back in for the Blackhawks, number 4, Kennedy Spees. One of 4 seniors on the Blackhawk basketball team. Spees is going to bring the ball up the court. Spees gets instructions from Coach Matt Leary, and they're underway here. That's going to be an illegal screen called on Cadence Peters. That'll be her second personal foul and the team's third this half. So Stocking, that'll be going to be Ruby Wing inbounds the ball to Welch. Welch brings the ball in the front court. She passes over to Wing. Wing tries to hit Welch and passes too hot. Picked up by Porter for the Eagles. Porter gives it back to Welch. Welch gets it back to Porter. Porter shoots a 15-foot shot from the free throw line. That's going to be up and good. The Eagles have shown some flashes of some good things tonight, so they've got some things they can definitely build on as the season goes along. And opening night, it's tough for everybody, and the Eagles definitely have a rebuilt roster with 4 freshmen and 4 upperclassmen on their varsity roster. Welch's long shot's going to be up and good. Kind of a little runner there, but it goes in. Welch has 11 points on the evening. Mia Fleckenstein with the ball in the front court, tries to pass to Kyra Peters. Kyra Peters' shot's up and good for the Blackhawks. We have 1:15 to go, third quarter. Blackhawks lead 72-23 on your Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. Reminder, if you'd like to be a sponsor of Fuller Digital Solutions broadcasts of Hinton Athletics, make sure you email them at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com, all one word. And they'll get you set up. You can be a sponsor of all of our winter events as Cadence Peters has another steal up and good for the Blackhawks. And Cadence Peters has 12 points. Mia Fleckenstein goes for the steal, but Autumn Porter pulls the pass down, and now she's going to draw a foul on Kyra Peters. So Autumn Porter will be at the line, shooting 2 free throws. First of many broadcasts this winter season. We'll be online with you from the basketball court on December 10th as the Blackhawks host South O'Brien in a pair of War Eagle Conference matchup games, boys and girls, starting at 6 o'clock here on December 10th. As that free throw's up and good for Porter for the Eagles. Next action will be Tuesday night. Porter's second free throw is up and good. The Blackhawks will be returned to action. The girls will be at North High on Tuesday night in a non-conference matchup. And then the following Tuesday they play at Westwood, and then they open up War Eagle Conference play at Trinity Christian on December 7th. And then we'll have a game for you here the 10th. Right here on Fuller Digital Solutions. Mia Fleckenstein gets the inbound, and that shot's up and good. And we have 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Ball in the front court, stolen away by Mia Fleckenstein, ahead to Cadence Peters. I believe she's going to be fouled on the floor by number 10, Ruby Wing. Host of Blackhawks are going to, nope, that's going to be into the third quarter. So after 3, the Blackhawks lead 76-25 on your Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity girls action tonight. Season openers, they're hosting the Siouxland Christian Eagles. And the Blackhawks got off to a hot start and never really looked back as they lead 76-25 here as we start the fourth period. Again, reminder, if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified of all Hinton Blackhawk athletics and non-athletic events. So they might cover choir concerts and things of that nature. And if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified every time they go live for any events. But we're going to have your home athletics all winter long covered right here on Fuller Digital Solutions, as the ball is going to be too hot to handle, out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. So if you subscribe to this channel, you'll be notified every time we go live for your basketball and wrestling action this winter. And then, of course, we'll be back next summer with some baseball and softball action for you here on Fuller Digital Solutions. So this is your site for Blackhawk athletics. And then, of course, if you like the road games for the Blackhawks, if you look on Fuller Digital Solutions, as Anna Coffey gets the shot up and good for the Blackhawks and extends the lead to 78-25, you can find most of the War Eagle Conference teams on Fuller Digital Solutions and watch road games as well. But this channel will cover all athletic events here at Hinton. That's going to be a long three-point shot good, this time by Lindsay Welch for the Eagles. And she has 14 points on the evening. Anna Coffey has the ball in the front court. Kavarna passes it into Bella Badar. Badar kicks it back out, and we're going to have a travel called on Ashlyn Kavarna. Checking back in for the Eagles is going to be number 15, Jalen Saul. Welch brings the ball in the front court for the Eagles. Over to Stocking. Down low to Wing. Wing's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. Coffey brings the ball into the front court. Pass ahead to Badar. Badar passes up a three-point shot, gives it to Tessa Treeweiler. Treeweiler's shot's a little bit too strong, as we had a couple different Blackhawks into the game here, as Kyra Shaw, Tessa Treeweiler check into the game. Bella Badar's three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Tessa Treeweiler. Treeweiler gets her own rebound, and then she's going to be fouled, I think, by number 22, Reagan Stocking. So Tessa Treeweiler will be at the free throw line, shooting a pair of free throws here for the Blackhawks. And Tessa's first shot is going to be up, no good. As Natalie Junk and Ashlyn Kavarna check back in for the Blackhawks. Tessa's second free throw shot is up and good. And Ashlyn Renzel will check back in for the Blackhawks as Tessa Truebauer takes a seat. Reagan Stocking will bring the ball up the court for the Eagles. Passes over to Porter, back to Stocking. Stocking shots up a little too strong, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Junk and kicked ahead to Ashlyn Renzel. Renzel gives it ahead to Bella Badar. Badar shots no good, off the rim. Porter tries to grab the rebound, but she's standing out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. 5:45 to go fourth quarter. Badar gives the ball to Junk. Junk's shot a little strong off the iron. Ahead to Kavarna. Kavarna shots up and in, and the Blackhawks lead 81-28. Well, she'll head to Stocking. Stocking tries to drive. Ball stolen away by Badar. Picked up by Renzel. Renzel takes a shot up, and it's going to be good as Renzel gets the and one. And that foul is going to be on number 22, Reagan Stocking. That's going to be Stocking's second personal foul. A couple Blackhawks checking back in as Kyra and Cadence Peters check in for the Blackhawks. Anna Coffey and Bella Badar take a seat. Renzel's free throw shot is up and good. Checking in for the Blackhawks, number 45, Mia Fleckenstein, as Ashlyn Renzel will take a seat. She leads all scorers with 16 points tonight. Welsh will bring the ball in the front court for the Eagles. Tries to give it to Porter. Porter back to Welsh, and then off her foot. Out of bounds, it'll be Eagle basketball. Porter will inbound the ball to Welsh. Welsh with the ball down low, stolen away by Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna ahead to Kyra Peters. Gives it back to Cadence Peters. Back to Kavarna. Kavarna's shot is no good. Strong off the back of the board. Rebounded by Stocking. And that foul is going to be on number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna. Picked up the foul, trying to go for the loose basketball. Checking in for the Blackhawks now will be number 4, Kennedy Spees, as Ashlyn Kavarna will take a seat. 4 minutes to go, fourth quarter here. Porter with the basketball for the Eagles. Over to Stocking. Stocking feeds down low to Saul. Now we got a loose basketball picked up by Natalie Junk. She'll bring the ball up for the Blackhawks. Passes ahead to Kyra Peters. Passes it back to Junk. Junk's shot is up and good. Now Blackhawks have 86. 3:30 to go fourth quarter. Welch walks back across half court for the Eagles. Porter passes down low to Saul. Back to Porter. Porter's three-point shot in and out, no good. Rebounded by Stocking. Her shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Junk again. Junk again ahead to, this time, Cadence Peters. That's going to be out of bounds, apparently off the Blackhawks. It's going to be Eagles basketball. So Stocking inbounds to Welch once again. Stocking sets a screen for Welch. Welch unable to get to the hoop. Gives it up to Porter. Porter gives it ahead to Ball. Rebound by Kennedy Spees. Spees brings the ball in the front court up ahead to Mia Fleckenstein, who passes to Kyra Peters off the mark. Gives it to Natalie Junk. Her shot's off the mark. Rebound by Kyra Peters. Kyra Peters' shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Natalie Junk and Reagan Stocking, and the jump ball is going to give possession to the Blackhawks. Number 34, Avery Brigade, checking in for the Blackhawks. Kennedy Spees inbounds the ball for the Blackhawks. Gives it up to Cadence Peters. Cadence Peters' shot's going to be up and good. And the Blackhawks are approaching 90 with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Up and under by Stockings, no good. Out of bounds off Stocking, it'll be Blackhawk basketball. Checking back in for the Blackhawks will be number 30, Kyra Shaw. Number 54, Tessa Treeweiler. Checking back in for the Eagles will be number 10, Ruby Wing. .130 to go, fourth quarter here. So Blackhawks lead 88-28. Long three-point shot by Kyra Shaw, no good. Rebounded by Avery Brigade. Her shot's no good. Brigade rebounds her own shot. And then she's going to be fouled. They're going to say the foul was on the shot. So Avery Brigade will be at the line shooting two. Avery's first shot, no good. And Brigade's second shot will be up and good. So Brigade has 3 points on the evening. Long shot by Welch, no good, off the round. Rebounded by Avery Brigade. Kicked ahead to Kennedy Spees. Spees brings the ball in the front court. Over to Kyra Peters. Down to Tessa Treeweiler. Treeweiler's shot's no good, but she's going to be fouled and go to the line. That foul is going to be on number 2, Autumn Porter. Be Siouxland Christian's 5th foul this half. Tessa Treeweiler at the line shooting two. Tessa's first shot up and good. And the Blackhawks have achieved 90 points in the opening game. Treeweiler's second shot. That shot's up and good. Treeweiler has 5 points on the evening, and the Blackhawks have 91. 1 minute to go, fourth quarter. Blackhawks lead 91-28 on your Taggart's Power Sports scoreboard. Pass down low to Porter's tipped away, gathered by Wing. Over to Saul in the corner for the Eagles. Saul's pass is kind of errant, picked up by Kyra Shaw. Shaw into the front court. Shaw finds Kennedy Spees in the corner. Spees gives it back to Shaw. Shaw guarded by Welch. And now there's going to be a foul called on Welch. And Spees inbounds to Shaw. Shaw feeds Brigade underneath the hoop. That's up and good. 10 seconds to go, fourth quarter. 93-28 in favor of the Blackhawks. Porter brings the ball across half court for the Christian. Welch's long three-point shots, no good, out of bounds, and that's going to do it. So that's going to be your final tonight as the Blackhawks are going to take the season opener 93-28 and move to 1-0 in the season. Siouxland Christian, of course, will drop to 0-1. We'll be right back after this message. We'll wrap up the scoring for tonight. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity basketball action.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as you've watched this coverage of Fuller Digital Solutions, watching girls varsity action here from Hinton, Iowa, as the Blackhawks win 93-28. Great opening night for the Blackhawks. They got off to a fast start and never looked back. Lots of scoring for the Blackhawks, led by number 21, Ashlyn Renzel, with 16 points, and then a trio of Blackhawks had 12, as number 15, Anna Coffey, number 32, Bella Badar, and off the bench, Cadence Peters had 12 points apiece. No, sorry, Cadence Peters had 14 points, so actually, she was the second leading scorer for the Blackhawks. But Bella Badar and Anna Coffey had 12 points apiece. Lots of Blackhawks got involved in the scoring tonight. For the Eagles, the leading scorer was Lindsay Welch with 14 points. And then Autumn Porter and Jalen Saul had 7 points apiece. So again, your Blackhawks are going to win 93-28. That's going to do it tonight for Hinton, from Hinton, as the Blackhawks pick up the win, move to 1-0 on the season. We'll be right back here for varsity girls and boys action December 10th. Remember to subscribe to this channel on Fuller Digital Solutions. You'll be notified every time Hinton goes live for any event. I'm Trevor Case, signing off for tonight's coverage. We'll see you on the 10th as a varsity doubleheader against South O'Brien. That's going to do it for tonight's coverage of girls varsity action on Fuller Digital Solutions.